Hello and welcome to Pass the Turn. This is an episode dedicated to board games. Now the top down is probably getting this, but this package is absolutely massive. This is the Kickstarter stretch goals for Nemesis. And let me just give you some background. Nemesis was a science fiction-esque, alien-esque board game that was released on Kickstarter back in 2018 or 2017. It goes quite far back now, and I remember pledging for the first time, and initially I put in for just a normal pledge, but then I saw the miniatures, I saw all the add-ons and the ambition of the game, and I decided to up it to a Captain's Collection pledge, which gave me a lot of additional things that came in this box here. The base game is over there, and you can see an old playthrough that we did up in the top right corner, so go and click on that if you're interested in seeing how it plays. But go and have a look at that if you're interested in the gameplay video that we've done. But this is an unboxing for the Captain's Collection pledge for all of us people that pledged at that level. So let's see what's in the box. From what I can remember, in the Captain's Collection, the stuff that I'm expecting is the Aftermath expansion, which comes with a lot more characters and a lot more things that will appear in the game. It also comes with the Terrain expansion. It comes with an additional character called the Medic that's separate, that was a 24-hour exclusive. And then it also comes with the Void Seeders, which is a completely new alien race. So it's going to be interesting. Let's open the box, baby. Foam. We've got foam. That's exciting. So let's get rid of the foam. Oh, baby. Okay, so first of all, we've got the Terrain expansion. So this is a little mini expansion, look. As you can see, shrink wrapped and a bit of an oblong box. So that comes with all the cool little elements like your alien eggs, your doors, your corpse tokens, all that sort of stuff is replaced with miniatures in this Terrain expansion, which I'll obviously go into in more detail and get it out of the box in a bit. But let me just see what else is in here. More foam. And of course, the main part of the box is this thing. So this is the stretch goal box, Aftermath and Void Seeders. So all of the Aftermath content and the alien race Void Seeders will come in this particular box. So that's going to encompass every aspect of the stretch goal, as well as the terrain that I've got in the Captain's Collection. So that's the stretch goal box, Aftermath and Void Seeders. So we'll open that in a minute. And then we've got a nice little art book, which was part of the Captain's Collection, the art book. And anything else, I think that's it. That is it. That is it for the Captain's Collection. So we'll see what else is in the boxes in a moment. But that is the main premise of what you get in the. So you should be able to, on the top down now, should be able to see the stuff that you get in the Captain's Collection. You've got the art book, which is just fantastic art. Look at this. This is lovely. Look at that. That's just fantastic. The effort and the ambition towards this project is what drew me to it to begin with. It's just, look at these arts, fantastic arts from all the characters, and to think someone put all their time and their effort into doing these pictures. Look at that, that's fantastic. Some of these are just the androids, some of the new characters in the box I'm about to get to in a moment. But again, someone drew these, someone actually made these, and now they're being represented in board game form, which is absolutely fantastic. So we'll do the core box first. This is the stretch goal box, Aftermath and Void Seeders. So the Aftermath expansion is like a completely new set of characters. I think there's some sort of alternate goals in the Aftermath, and maybe a bit of a campaign in there as well. And the Void Seeders are the alien race, which I've probably told you about already. So let's open this baby. See what's in here. Nice sturdy box, which is lovely. So you've got the expansion manual. So that comes with all the game elements that comes here. You've got new traits and characters, other Aftermath components. research mission mode, epilogue modes, so a couple of different modes that you can play as well, which is interesting. So yeah, I'll have to read that in a bit. And then you've got a manual on how the Void Seeders work, because obviously the Void Seeders are completely and utterly different to the normal aliens. These are more, they're like playing on your fears and insanity and driving you insane, more like Cthulhu-esque style horrors in the Void Seeders, which we'll get to in a moment. So we've got a few things here. So we've got the medic, straight off the bat we've got the medic, which is the additional content that you get for backing within the first 24 hours. So this is just, you can tell that this is just been shoved on the top like this as an indicator that it's just an additional bit of content that us backers get. Everything else is obviously in the punch boards, but this medic is just on its own, standalone, for the people that backed within the first 24 hours. You get this medic character, which we'll see in a bit. So let me just put that over there. So the medic character has already been popped out on the board. I don't know what these are. These are like little, oh, they're turret tokens. Turret tokens and eggs, I think. But I think I get the turret tokens and the eggs in the terrain expansion, so I'm obviously not gonna be using the tokens that often. So here we've got the first punch out board. We've got the CEO character and the android character. A few different rooms, alarm room, turret room and server room. So more rooms for the map generation, which is always good because random maps is always, keeps the game, a board game especially, fresh and entices you to come back to play it differently every single time, which is good. So you've got the CEO and the android and a couple of other tokens there as well, which I'm sure will be explained in the rulebook. We've got the psychologist and the bounty hunter. The bounty hunter is cool because he comes with a dog, and who doesn't love a dog, especially German Shepherds, one of my favourites. Another room, crafting room, some more tokens that you can use, some target tokens which look like they're going to be used with the turrets in the game, more egg tokens, slime tokens, more stuff there. Then we got a Void Seeder board, so obviously that's for the intruders if you're playing with Void Seeder. You've got the Void Seeder board there, and you've got a convict character as well, so he looks nasty and he doesn't look like he's going to be on your team. We've got some more warning tokens here and some other coloured tokens, which I think are going to be used in the expansion. And for some reason we've got a load of holes here, so I'm not sure whether these are supposed to be filled up with tokens or not. So if something is missing in my particular playthrough, or in my particular pledge, I'm not going to be best pleased, but we'll see. There's a bunch of holes in the cardboard, as you can see there. So hopefully that's just, we'll see what's going on with that. And then we have an alternate board, I think, or this is like, what is this? This is the after. This is a separate ship, I believe. I think this is a separate ship that some of the characters come on, the Aftermath characters potentially. I remember hearing something about something like that. This is a separate ship that comes along and parks next to the actual board, maybe, and they disembark from this. I don't know what that is, but again, another board. I'm sure it will be explained in the manual itself. This is not a run through of how stuff works. This is the first time I've ever seen it, and I haven't gone through the rules myself yet, so it's not going to be a rules explanation video. It's just unboxing the components with what the Captain's Collection is. So here we go. We've got nice little plastic divider, and we've got a sand timer for some reason. We've got the cat first player token. So this is the cat thing that was. This is the cat token that was. Can't read. This is the cat token that was voted upon as the best model for the first player token. I actually preferred the Void Seeder one with all the like, spider legs coming out of it, but what do I know? So that was that's the first player token. You've got some awesome models here. Look at this. Look at that. That is a Void Seeder. Proper Eldritch style. There's no base for this one though. There's no base for it at all. It's just a plastic miniature. There's no base for it. No, there's no base for the Void Seeders at all. Or no base for that one at least. No base for it, which is fairly concerning. So all the others have bases. Look at this. These guys have bases. Look, Void Seeders. They all have bases. That one doesn't for some reason. Then we've got the character models. We've got some more egg stuff at the bottom there. Anything underneath this? No. Okay, fair enough. More cards. Character draft cards. These are the new ones. Yeah, you've got the medic one there, look. Which comes in its own cigarette wrapper, basically. So that's for the medic. I'm sure we've got the other ones as well. Got the other character decks. Lucrative offer. Don't know what that is. Action cards. All sorts of different things there. More are they character drafts? No, they're quest items for the medic. So the medic stuff has just been shoved in here, basically. More item cards as well. A pink base for the medic. Where's the other? Oh, the character decks will be in there, wouldn't they? Yeah. Those different things. So in the first deck of cards, you've got lucrative offer. Don't know what that is. Personal requirement. Don't know what that is. Panic cards. What else we got? Void Cedar attack. And then some epilogue mode stuff. I don't even know what that is yet. So that'll be interesting. We've got some action cards here. I think these are for the new characters. Excuse me. So we have in here. Rubbish over there. Search for the CEO. Yep, so we've got the CEO cards here. So obviously every character comes with their own deck, and they have their own special abilities, which is good, decent. We've got the android cards. We've got the psychologist cards. We've got the bounty hunter cards and the convict cards. So we've got all the character decks there, which is cool. Then we've got another deck of cards here. I'm not sure what these are. Deck of cards here, which are another deck of cards here which contain a trait, handyman trait cards for the characters, not only in this game but the other game as well. So trait cards, wonder what they do. Different things. Interesting. So you get a trait card which allows you to have a different ability, like a starting ability almost. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little touch. I like that. That's good. Mechanic. Was the mechanic in the other one? Yeah, he was, wasn't he? There's the medic in here. Or was a medic got her own trait card? Which probably has, doesn't she? Character draft. Character draft cards there, but not her trait card. Probably maybe somewhere else, isn't it? In there, maybe? Yeah, that's in there. There we are. Here's the medic cards here. Look. So we've got the medic's deck. And the trait card for the medic, and character draft. We've got another character draft for the medic apparently. So that's more action cards which should go in there. Nice. Then we got some more quest items. We've got needle gun, combat drugs, surgery kit. So they're the medic's quest items. More items here, so crafted items, some starting items, and some more quest items, some more items for the starting characters, Void Cedar weaknesses, insanity track. So we've got loads of different extra cards that you can use here, which is really, really cool. traits and stuff. So character traits is something new. We never had character traits in the base game, so that's interesting that everyone now has their own special ability which can influence the game as well, which is always good. Any game that gives your character a special ability or something that, you know, sets you apart from the other players is always good, and that is always good to have in a board game, because otherwise you know, the amount of customization you get in card games, Magic the Gathering and all that sort of stuff. I know we talk about Magic the Gathering a lot on the channel, but board games that have customization, that have, you know, differentials between characters is absolutely crucial, because it gives your person, you know, your character, their own set of special skills and their own way to influence the game and influence the outcome. And that is what games should be all about, is having your own set of skills and abilities that are different to anybody else. And a lot of people on Dice Tower and a lot of people like that review the board games and what have you will all say the same thing. Having diversity in characters and having a different set of powers or abilities to other people is always fun. So that's good to see the character traits in there. So that was the stretch goal box, Aftermath and Void Seeders. Again, just a very, very brief unboxing of that. Now I'm just going to look into the terrain expansion. This is just literally an aesthetic purchase that you could make. It's all part of the Captain's Collection, but this just adds a better aesthetic to the game and gives you more miniatures to have on the board. It just gives you a bit more of a cinematic and tactile flavour. So let's have a look at what's in here. Turrets and doors and eggs, I think, if I remember rightly, and corpses. Yep, so we've got a bunch of doors. So we've got bulkhead doors, look at those, with some holes in the middle from where the intruders have slashed through. That is awesome. So we've got some bulkhead doors. We've also got, so we've got some alien eggs, or nests, I think. We've got some dead body tokens that will be lying on the floor. A couple of dead body corpse tokens, actually. And a couple more dead bodies. And some egg or nests. I think these are where you get the eggs from. So yeah, nice little, there's no turrets though. I thought I'd be getting turrets as well. Unless they're in here somewhere. They're the pods. No turrets. I thought there might have been turrets in here. There's not. Interesting, I thought there might have been turrets. So that was it, you know, in Nemesis, the stretch goal box, Aftermath and Void Seeders, art book and terrain expansion. You would have got this if you backed just a normal game with the stretch goals. You would have just got this box. With the Captain's Collection, you get this and this. Albeit, I'm not sure whether that was worth pledging for, the Captain's Collection. However, I've done it now. It's all here. It's all relatively cool. Art book is awesome. Terrain adds a little bit of extra aesthetic, and I can't wait to play again. I've only played it the once, and again, we recorded that video in my old studio, or my old flat, should I say. And you can see a gameplay video up in the top corner. Click that little I button up there and you should see it on there if you want to go and watch it. Another bit of good news that happened recently is that we are now affiliated with Magic Madhouse. So if you're a big fan of board games, Magic Madhouse have a huge selection of board games. Not particularly this one, but other flavours will definitely be on there. Fantasy games, sci-fi games, party games, bluffing games, all sorts of different games will be on Magic Madhouse. So if you're a big board game fan and you came to this channel wanting more board game content, then definitely stay tuned. We're going to get the games back out soon, and thank you very much for tuning back in today. I've been Aaron Francis, and thank you for joining me on the Nemesis unboxing for the stretch goals. We'll see you next time.